Hello, I'm so sorry. Previous streaming just a moment ago, you couldn't hear me, so I'm really sorry. And everything moved on the scanner bed and everything happened all at once. So now I have to try and fix all of this back in. So I'm super sorry if you couldn't hear me before. Let me just put my moth back into where he should be. Oh no. Okay. Okay, perhaps there will be good. I'm so sorry. Everything went a bit wrong today. Okay, let's put you in. And I kind of need something over it to stay solidly over it whilst I'm kind of, okay, let's try that. And then I will press the scan button. And it's taking like 3 minutes a turn, which is quite a long time to go through it. So when it gets it wrong, it's very upsetting. Let me just see if I can. If I can get it so that I actually am not standing holding it. Let's see if I can set it to start with in that way. It kind of always feels like a bit of Jenga, to be fair. And that's really pretty much everything I do is a Jenga game these days. So I have another piece of cardboard. And I want to use cardboard because I think it's going to reflect a nicer colour back in once it's dark. Oh, no, please stay. Can all of you stay, please, just for this part? Okay, let's give it one more try. So I'm just going to cover up the corner part with my sleeve. Oh, I'm so sorry that you couldn't hear me just a moment ago. We did a few things on the scanner bed. What's happening now is I'm just, moving everything. Oh. When I'm trying not to move everything. So I'm going to have to hold it all, which is very dangerous because I think I've just moved everything. I'm having zero luck today. So what you're seeing is me waiting for the scanner, which will be 3 minutes before I see if this image has completely failed because I accidentally moved everything off a few minutes ago. I'm hoping that it was enough at the beginning to be okay because there's a border on this image, and I'm hoping against all hope that when things fell apart it was whilst it was scanning that very top border and should be okay. However, that has meant that I'm going to have to hold it through the rest of the 3 minutes. which is a bit boring for you. Sorry. So what you're seeing on my screen is the setup for the scanner. So when I do a full, okay, let's go, it's at full resolution. So hopefully we'll print nicely. I think it was going to be much better if I can find like a piece of cloth or something that goes over the whole lot. And that would be much better than me shoving the cardboards. So I think that will be perhaps the next thing I look at. Okay, let's have a look. Fingers crossed. Okay. I think I got away with it this time. And I quite like that. Okay, so we got away with it this time. But I definitely think I'm going about this the wrong way in terms of cardboards. I definitely think if I can put a piece of cloth over this, it's going to be better. So she says going to the drawer of backgrounds and backdrops to see what cloth I have. Well, I've got a variety of cloths, but of course pulling them out of the entire drawer when I need the ones at the very bottom is decisively not going to happen as easily as one would hope. So, what I do have is okay, you were easier to pull out, so let's have a go at this. And I think the reason why this hasn't been out for a while is because I have a cat and this is pure black. And with pure black means collects fur very quickly. Okay, so I'm good with this for a while. I'm gonna just put these scraps away because I think they will definitely be utilised again. I like this kind of work for me in a way. Okay. Oh, did not mean to slam that down the glass. So let's put this in its box. I keep all the dried flowers, and hydrangeas are grown quite locally. So when they finish, I will go around and collect a few before the gardeners trim them up, because they make great decorations. So, okay. Wonderful, great. Let me just do a quick clean of the glass. Wonderful. Okay. Next up, let's try my, so I have a border there, that might work. Let's see if it does or not. That's fine. I have some wonderful pink flowers. I'm just going to try and put them down. I had soaked some of these in my rice because I'd been using them in the fish tank I have for another project. So I was trying to try them out. Whether or not that's successful is debatable, but it's just let's just put you in the middle if you're going to be different. And I certainly don't think that the rice has dried the others out at all, so I'm going to just leave those in. Okay, we'll leave it like that, just the two, and I will actually put some of the rice onto the flatbed screen. So I want to see how that might work. I suspect it will look quite pretty. Let me just try and be random about it, but obviously there's let's see how this works. And I also have the background that I've used before, decoupage, kind of orangey background lettering. So let's try this one as well. I don't have, perhaps I'll just use the yellow one for this rather than, like, we'll just put full yellow on over that. Okay, so for this, instead of trying to hold things, I'm just going to do this. Okay, and I'm going to go straight for the 3-minute one and see how that works. So let's see how those turned out. Last time I used, like I did some of these. So these flowers I have tried before, and I think some of them have come out really pretty. So I'm just going to try in a different way with exactly the same flowers today and see what we can come up with. Because I like this one today. This was a nice one. Just to get a little taste of what we could do with them. And see where we can go. Because when I put those into rice, it was really interesting. The idea of putting them back into the scanner on rice was a great idea for me anyway. Of course, it may not entirely work, but we'll see. I think it's because I use them in the fish tank and then thought, well, you dry mobile phones out in rice, so why not flowers? Yeah. Of course, that's not always a thing, but we'll see how that works. So those and those have worked, I think. These flowers have kind of worked. So next up, let's see. What else have I got to put on a scanner today? Well, I do have some fun ones, but I just don't know. They're not really opened yet, so I'm waiting for those flowers to open. I've got some thistles here. So I'm looking around to see what else I can put on the scanner. Oh, I know what I haven't done yet. So I will bring these two over. My peonies, I think, are almost done, like they're done flowering. So I think I might put those on a scanner bed next and see, especially this one. I think that one would be very interesting to perhaps put that one on, even with like, I don't know. I mean, those and rust really go together, don't they? They're beautiful, but we'll see what we can put with that. I have my beach plastic project is interesting, but I'm not sure I have like the enough actual see-through things to kind of put on there. I'm just going through the trays whilst that's scanning in. Yeah, I'm not sure that I like that idea. I think that just finished as well from what I'm listening to there. Yeah, I mean, I've got some lovely coloured leaves here, but they're oranges rather than the pinks. I might still be okay. Let me just see what else I've got. So I'm just checking to see like what colour they might go, hadn't they? Like those colours will definitely, I think. They're a bit darker. I think we could probably try with that packet of leaves. I love autumn for that. Okay, let's see what we've got. Just too bright. Oh, what a shame. That just did not work at all, did it? I wonder if that's because it was pressed down black. Oh, I bet you it was. Let me just do a pre-actualization, a really quick one without anything pressing on it, and I bet you it will be much, much better. Or perhaps a white, perhaps the actual, not really. Okay. Not really, not today. That's not a working thing. So that didn't work. It's super interesting to learn like what parts of the process work and what don't. I think the rice probably could work, but just for some reason isn't today in this. I wonder if it's, yeah, okay, that's fine. We will work alongside that. That's okay. These are times you run a lot of tests and see what might or may not work, and then the things that work kind of are great because you can use them again and again. So that's the rice. It's fun, isn't it? The things that I totally was convinced that would work here. Nope, not at all. Okay, so let's clear that. Okay, I'll clean that properly afterwards. Okay, so for now then, let's see what else is in the boxes, because if we're going to look at dried flowers, oh no, okay, that's butterflies. Oh, those are beautiful big moths. Okay, right. I think this one is definitely like on its last legs, so I'm not going to be sad about putting this on the scanning. I'm going to try putting other things around it. You can see, oh, it's, let me just cut the ends of those off so that they're not going onto the scanner. Okay. right, let's pop you in there. Oh, lots of very wet. Okay, and yeah, okay. I'm going to pop you there, and let's see if you've got a few more. Oh, okay. One here, great, okay. Yeah, we'll have you in there, please. And thank you, and then, okay, you can go in there. All right, let's see how that pans out. I mean, it's going to be pretty, but it's like, it might be a bit boring. So let's see if it needs some other things going on, but just for now, let's see how it goes. I'm inclined to put this paper over it. And then, yep, let me try the black again, because I'm so sure that it's a better method than just the cardboard. But I understand it might squash everything, so that's the other thing. And I'm going to digitize it because I'm not going to wait for that. I kind of feel like that's going to be terribly boring in a way. And it kind of feels like I need to put, I don't know. Perhaps like that one. That and that might work. And the leaves definitely worked as a background, and I suspect that all of this is like hinged on a good background working for you, and then everything else will work only if you've got a great background. So that's one of the things that I'm looking for when I'm pulling things out to look at to see if they'll go. And I think that like perhaps something like this like that might work. And I like this background anyway, because it's definitely good for pinks, so that's a plus. So let's see if that will work. Yeah, I mean the leaves are a good one. They will definitely work, but I'm not sure about the colour. Perhaps we could just like cover it in leaves in a background. That might work a lot better actually. Let's try that next. Like I've got these and I know for a fact that that and that will go perfectly. So, okay, this is the next, that's the next background idea. So I'll just wait. That's the thing, you can come up with more ideas just waiting. And the other thing is I have some new bottles which I absolutely love and would love to see how they scan. Because I think scanning those might also be really cute. So let's give it a whirl, shall we? Oh, no, that's actually too small for that, but kind of cute. I kind of, oh. A lot of these ones now have passed their sell-by date. This is quite cute. Let me put that in the bin. And this one's really cute, but only because it's not open. Let me just get rid of the... And the fact that it's still curled, let me keep that in the rice for a moment. That might work just. We'll see. So, still waiting for it to come up. Oh, the agony of waiting. I'm very impatient. And so many of these didn't last at all. It's such a shame. I'm always disappointed when my flowers don't seem to make it through more than a few days. Okay, so that's printed. Let me have a look. Oh no, please, please, please. Really no. What a shame. I think that the pressing down on the edges actually isn't helping this at all, which is a shame because I figured that this blanket idea would be a really good idea, but it's actually not at all a good idea. It's not working the way I wanted this to. So sadly, that's a big fat no. Okay. In the meantime then, let us adjust our ideas. Put those back up there for now. So I am going to move these out of the way. Are we going to try, just for kicks, a bottle? Let's just for a moment before let's put 3. Three bottles in. Oop. Let's try and pre-visit, but That might work really, really well, or it might just go poof. Which, quite honestly, I'm saying a lot today with this scanner. But that's okay. Some days are meant for just experimental, not necessarily for being the ones that happen. I'm going to do a previs on this one, so it'll be a lot quicker, hopefully, just to go through and show us if it's going to work, which I think it will. Let me have a look. Yeah, I mean, glass, right? It's very pretty. It's got no real zumph to it, so yeah. I'll print this one, but just like a super low one, and go with that. It should be a lot quicker, just so that we can see. Yeah, it's being a lot quicker. Let me just grab a cardboard so when it gets to the edge, it's in dark. Like the lower resolutions ones go super quick in comparison. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, isn't it? Look how it kind of goes. Okay, so a yes and no type image, that one. It just gives me a reference of what isn't working with it before I take it away and don't use glass in the scanner again, or at least use it in a different way. That's fine. Okay, moving on. So let's put our monster of a beauty back in, and hopefully this time, instead of those leaves, we were going to use these ones, and I think this is going to be like much better overall. I have a lot more. Let me just grab them. So over the years, I have collected a bunch of props, and I've learned the colours that work to keep. But obviously this year have not collected nearly as much as I did during COVID years, which is why now I'm using the last little ones of my collection just to fill it all out. Which probably tells me that's before the season is totally over, I should go out and get some more of these. Okay, I think we're almost there. Let me just scoot this in, put that in there. Okay, I think there's probably a few little areas we can put things in. Oh, I found something that I've always wanted to use, and every time I try and use it, it doesn't want to work for me. But I wonder if today is the day that it will. I wonder, is today your day? If it is, I will be very happy and try and find you a home in the entire thing, but you never know. Okay, so with all of this said, I'm not going to put the yellow over, there's no point. Let me try and put a piece of cardboard over. And then the black doobly-doo, black blanket towel. Please do your stuff, hide it. And I'm going to do a previs to start with, but I think to be honest, this one may be one that actually works straight away. Let me put this in the bin before, and by bin I mean the cardboard to burn in our open fire. Oh, okay, and hoo hee 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 hee, it might work. Okay, so I'm excited for this. The cardboard is bothering me a little bit. Perhaps I do need to bring the yellow in. Let me have a think. Perhaps we are also crushing. So this was definitely, yes, you are definitely in today with flat on, please. Do you want your friends in? Let's put some other pink ones in if you want. It's not a problem. I think that they will definitely work. And even down here will work perfectly fine for you. That one will work great. Let me just push this one on top. A few here. There's probably a little hole there. So do we have any more? Of course we do, she says, of course. We have 2 more. And okay, so I didn't like the cardboard, which is like, I just think perhaps it needs to be black. Like, let's see what it's like just as a black box over it. And I think that's probably why I did the black box in the first place, was because there really isn't a substitution for it. But that's fine, it's good to know right now. Let's just do an activation over it. And then, oh, she says, I didn't really want to do that. But all right. No, that's a shame. Like, no. I was really hoping all of that would work for me, but it doesn't. So, okay. Not a problem. You know what might do though is, I've got it. I know. Okay, let's try the next experiment where I take all of you off, all of the leaves. You know, this is the wonderful and annoying part about experimentations, is for as many that are perfect and great straight out, there's 100 behind it that just are not working. And that's okay. We're gonna we'll keep working. So I kind of feel like I've got a good shape to the entire, like, let me show you. Yeah, okay, so that's the base. Like, I feel this one, and this one might be nicer, and we could possibly take this one away and just have it there. Okay, let's see how that works. And then, like, there's a bunch of berries. We have a whole stack of them. So I'm now going to see if these will work better than the leaves. And I suspect that they will only if I have the right background. And again, I feel like this background is one of the key ingredients to pretty much all photography, no matter whether it's scanning them here or however they show up. I kind of and I definitely think that I've got some really pretty things. Let's just see how these work first, and then we'll add in or take away, because it could be that a lot of this might need to be taken away to work. Okay, so yeah, I wonder, let me try the cardboard, and I'm worried for that because if it gets stuck in that, then but okay, it's yeah, okay, let's go. No turning back. It's all stuck onto there now. So let's just do a previs. Okay. Putting all the leaves back in the box. Hopefully you'll last another day. And then, yeah, okay. The berries kind of come out better than the flower, haven't they? I kind of wonder if we aren't better taking the flowers away entirely. Oops, sorry, berries. and the flowers away and just having a very good time. No, sorry. I know, that joke. And perhaps you should just, come in. I don't know. I genuinely at this point think there's if I have, do I have like, oh, I do. I wonder if like just one completely bare branched, put all the berries up there, but one just down here that's empty. Like how would that read? Let me just do a pre-actualization before I go any further with that idea. Oh, not bad. That's really not bad at all. I kind of feel like it needs something in the middle, and so I've got, let me just make sure I've got all of the berries out of the way. Nope, there's still some berries. Okay, great. Because if I had like a massive collection of seeds in the middle, I think that would just kind of detract from everything. It kind of feels like it needs something quite delicate in the middle. So rummaging through my box to see, I've got a lot of, well, I've got a lot of curly whirly like binds, and I've used these before, but oh, I wonder if one of wonder if this would be too, that might work, hadn't it? Okay, let me just take this off. Ah, no, please don't run away. Berries first. Berries kind of lacking up here, so you need to be a little bit more. Okay, is that a berry? Okay, well, we can use that. Great, and then I think straight in the middle, of that, we could use those. And perhaps that, I'm not sure that that will necessarily read on that. Now, little tree that was really lovely there. Will you stay? Will you be persuaded to stay? If I balance you there, perhaps you will be. I hope. Please stay. We liked you. You were good company. Okay, let's see if any of this will make sense. I feel like it will this time, but let's see. Let's see if we can do a... I mean, I have a whole bunch of acorns, and I could put those in the middle, but that just feels... I don't know. No, it all fell apart, didn't it? It all fell apart. That didn't work at all. Oh, what a shame. None of this is working today. What a shame. Okay. Yeah, you all moved. You all sneakily moved out of place. I saw you. And I just wanted you all back in picture, and you all... Gosh. What's going on here? Well, you're all scared of it working? Because you all were working perfectly, and then you moved. Put the cardboard down and you moved. It was like whoosh. You suddenly all had your own agenda. What's going on? Can we bring you back? Persuade you? Is there anything we can do? Rice. Okay, let's try this one more time. And by one more time, I mean as multiple times as I might need to see if this actually works. Because you're not working right now. And even this, I feel, is a bit... So... Now, if I need to, I'll bring in everything that I have to make this work. Okay. I will try and make all of you work, but only if you want to, because otherwise, you know, it's not much point. Okay, let's see if this will work. And yes, I will try it with a background of cardboard, and you know, done. Oh. Yeah, it's there and it's not, isn't it? It's so hard. I wonder if all the berries go on one side, it would be better, but it kind of feels like there's just something missing. And the orange of the leaves looks amazing. So this is what we're going to do. We will take this out. I don't think this middle part's working. So we're going to keep all the berries in, fine. This one feels like it's not enough. Let's just push this in. Okay. Everything else, okay, sure. You've all got a space now. You've all got places to be. So I'm also going to put in here some vines, which honestly, like, I feel at this point in time, you all, it's cheating, you know, cheating, because you shouldn't need the vine. You should all be looking amazing. But okay, we'll go on with that. It's definitely a shame because I'm not sure that this is really gonna, I don't know, we'll see. I know it's gonna look good, but you all didn't need this. You kind of all looked amazing before, and now it kind of feels like, what are you doing? All right, so you're there. One last go around for, and also I would like to see how that works as a background rather than the cardboard, but I am going to put the cardboard over it because right now it actually seemed to be easier than and I'm going to do a full digitization because I think somewhere along there it will work. Gosh, today has been pulling teeth, y'all. Oof. Some days are so much easier than what I'm experiencing with this. I don't know, perhaps if like just putting a branch and pulling petals off the peony might be worth a try at this point, because it doesn't feel like this is gonna get me, you know, a feeling of, I don't know, actually I know what I've got. I might put in the, whatchamacallits, acorns, not acorns, but the big pine things. That might be my next try. Okay, so I think that's exactly what we will give a whirl next. I have a bag of them. These are what I mean, and actually, yes, they will definitely be worth a shot, and I think perhaps be much better than the mess that's undoubtedly underneath this right now. It's getting quite dark in here, which is good for the scan, but bad for you, I'm afraid, because you don't get to see. The image quality isn't very good on your screen. But let's see. Whilst we're doing that, let's switch the, okay, and I will show you from today. This is where we were. I think this is probably the best one of today. And then, but you see the line, that was annoying. So we did this one, that's a good one. This one's duds. Duds, duds. So we didn't really produce some good ones that I was hoping for. I think with black it might work a whole lot better than that. So I might try that on black, because last time when we did it, it kind of worked. So I will retry this one. Instead of this background, a black background. So, oh, of course, 3 minutes of time is no joke. You've certainly got time to make a cup of tea, come back. It's like, you know, the old computers when they, well, that's showing my age, isn't it? when I used to have the old computers and you used to dial into AOL and it would take like 10-15 minutes of time, and you'd go away, make your cup of tea, come back, and it was still doing it. That's what's happening now. I don't really want to turn the top light on so that the light gets in the scanner, so I'm sorry about that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 or 8 things we've tried today, and I've not walked away from this set with like, yeah, that's where we're going kind of image. Which is a bit of a, normally there's one that I'm like, yep, great, that's it. But right now I'm not there. So I'm very much hoping that these this one that's coming out now will give me that feeling. Oh, oh, sounds like it's done its thing. Let's have a look. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, not bad. Yeah, okay. I can definitely live with that. If only this were up there a little bit. I feel like this could be, and I'm not sure I can just scramble under there and just push it up. Ah, but it's like, okay, we're almost there. And I bet you it's not even on this side. And I wonder, oh, do I dare? Do I dare mess it all up and put in some little, oh, you know I'm going to, because I'm gonna double dare myself. Have these tiny little ones. I have the gigantic ones, which I definitely know will work. Okay, okay, so ish, careful. Okay, now look, you under here, you seem to be on the skew, not you, not you, you. You need to go up, but you, come on, scoot, scoot. Okay, good, good, good. Come on then. Okay, now then, what if I come on, you weren't supposed to be like down the image like that. That's, you're supposed to be in. So let's put something over you, like, and then let's put like, I don't know, perhaps we just put you in the corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Me, you know what I mean. You know what I'm going on about here. Okay, stop with the falling down. You're all very important and you're all amazing, but don't fuck around, lads. Right, please, please stay. Please, 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 please be amazing. Because you're almost there, like you're rocking it, I promise. Like you're doing what you're supposed to do, and I liked everything that you were doing. So can you please stay, like doing what you're doing, because you're all amazing. Yes, I do talk to my sets. I think I do it in tiny bit desperation, but also in the genuine hope that it will have some influence on what I'm doing. And I'll turn off the light because I would like this to be at maximum resolution. So that's where we were, and I pushed this one up, and I put some I've forgotten the name, thingies, pine thingies down here. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a better set for this, she says. I really hope. And I'm going to take these away because I don't think that these are going to work for me today. So I think this one might be the last photo or the last scanner of the day. Certainly it's the last light of today, so I'm going to see if we can finish this one up and have finished up on a Friday evening. It's taken a while. I think each one is like 3 minutes long, which is excruciating. Okay. Hopefully this will... Oh, nope, it's still through. It's still taking its time. Ooh. Waiting with bated breath to see what comes out of this one. And I do want to try those little glasses because I think they will be really, really pretty if they do it on black. Do do do. This is the boring part, but it's almost done. I can see, like, yay, almost at the end. I hope that that's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yes. Okay. Please, please, please. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's actually quite pretty. Oof, there's a lot to kind of mess with there, isn't there? I do feel like perhaps The other was too orange, but quite nice. And this one, yeah, it could work, but it's not. So, okay. I think one last attempt using all of the pine cones in a nice way may work. Let me just change your perspective. So, yeah, I think, oh, what a shame. Let me just take all the berries away. I might be able to make it work, but just right now I can't, and it's easier if I just remove them all. Start again with the pine cones and make them the hero, and then add in everything else. That might work a little bit better for a multitude of reasons. So, okay. Right. Take this away a second. All the leaves. Okay, so branch. We're putting the branch in. Okay, we're going to build everything around this now. Ooh, that's got so much mud on. Oh, they've all got a lot of mud on. Well, let me also okay. All right, okay, fine. Next in the leaves, let's see. I have definite ways of hooking leaves on. Let's see. Yeah. I definitely don't know that this is gonna work, but we're gonna give everything a go. Everything we can is gonna be thrown at this. That way we can say, we tried. Okay, fine. Now, this definitely goes on, and we put the debris over that. Please don't move. Right. And we will turn the main light off so that is a bit hidden. And digitize. And that's going to take a while. So I'm going to just swap you around, and we'll go through some of these. So in previous times, I've done a couple of these, and I've used these at the bottom before, and I know that they work. I mean, that one worked incredibly well with some of the greens, so we'll see if this doesn't need some green at the top. I don't know that I've got much green kind of left. That might work. And these were my birds that we did the other day. I think that one was the best one. Yeah, I don't think I've got any green leaves left right now. Yeah, even this one, even the messed up one, is quite nice in a weird way. It kind of feels like it's I did like that one. And then the sunflower ones we did. So these are all from our attempts the other day. So I definitely feel like each time we're adding other things in. I like that one. I don't think that the apple worked as well as it could do though, you know, it's one of those, I kind of felt like if that was round or this was over here and there's more of the red leaves, it would have worked better. But perhaps, you know, there's a crop there to be found that would make that work. Again, these ones, it's so disappointing. Some of them I just feel like should have worked. This was probably the best one for today. And we'll try this one again in black in a moment. This is probably the most colourful and best one of our day. You know, possibly, don't know, perhaps we could add some of the bottom into that. I don't know, because that's quite nice on its own too. So yeah, I think there might be some things, even if we were like to Photoshop some of these things together, I definitely think there is a way, even of using this one, just Photoshop out perhaps a line and perhaps put these, but like straight in, or even like this one and leave the edge there. That might work. And perhaps take that out. I don't know. Because I didn't like this. That was my problem with this. And the next one, it kind of almost did a straight line, but then lost all of the middle part that I liked going on there. So it's odd. There's like always things that you like, and then there's parts that you don't like. I guess that's the whole, you know, the point with this is that it's ever so, you kind of, and I can see light getting into the scanner, so I'm hoping to goodness that that's, that's going to be a mess up, I think. The joys of scanography / annoyances off. Because I don't want to move the paper, and I think even me putting my hand there has obviously changed that particular what's going to come off. Oh, super annoying. Because I think I'm going to have to now roll the brown things on the top over it down so it covers this up and redo that. Oh, it's almost done, but that's very, very upsetting. I'm hoping that it's dark enough around it, but the room is super dark that it will be okay. I really hope. And no. No. Paper at the top. I think if that was cropped, it might work. It might work. Just a little crop in. Oh. But it needs something in here. I think it needs a butterfly or something, or a little. It will need like something of interest to be in there to give you a place to land. And I suspect like my major big moth is going to find its calling. So let's pop it there for a moment, but let's change your view. All of that straight off. That straight off. That was really annoying that it cut off the top there. And right, this needs to go either somewhere in the middle, or it could just sit right at the top, like could just go straight in at the top of the image, and that would work. I think that would work very well. So let's place the paper one more time. Ugh. Please just stay, I know. And then cardboard over it. And I hope to goodness that that hasn't crushed my moth. And then turn off the main lights. And I will swap your view around and press digitize so that that'll go. Let me just take my bin off the back of the door so I can start putting things in the bin whilst that's scanning. Yeah, these are definite moments where frustration is it's going to happen, but that's what it is. So I'm just clearing the decks down for the plastic project as well, because that's where normally my flowers end up, and the flowers that I have there are actually pink, and the plastics that are currently in my water are all from the yellow and orange collection. So I'm going to try and take out all of those so that I can just put straight away the pink flowers, which are already pretty dead, into my water to carry on the plastic project, and you can tune in for that one. as I go through. That might be tomorrow now. So I'm going to put all of the pink flowers, I think, into my water. And that might be the next image I create there. I can't see the scan, so I think it's coming to its end, or the end of the... Oh, I can. Okay, it's through the leaves, so it's just over halfway. So what you're seeing is the scanner taking a long time to go through. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Where are you? Where are you? Please be good. Oh no, it cut the top of the moth off. Oh, that's super annoying. That's like, oh, oh, what are you doing to me, scanner? Okay. This is getting beyond now. Okay. Yeah. Very, very, very frustrating now. So, okay, it's what it is. It's just a lot of frustrating things tonight. I guess that's the problem when you're trying to work to get one image that's refusing, outright refusing to be, like, and it will be good. It will be good. It's just gonna take time. Okay, I really think so long as I get the top of the wing in, I think this will probably be the last one. So let's do this last. this last thing. She says determinedly, normally I change something each time. Let me leave up what's there. And this was annoying because this was, so I moved that up and I moved him down. And I genuinely hope that that's worked for us because, as I say, frustrating not getting where it needs to go is very, and I want to do the glass ones as the very, very last one as well. So this is hopefully, I mean, the colours are just beautiful. I absolutely know like this is working for me. I feel very much like autumn's a wonderful season anyway. But I definitely think that will work with, where were we? This one, yes. Like this one and this one will work together. And then there's this one added on, and I kind of definitely see that as a triptych, like or even just two. So, you know, these ones were very good as well. I really enjoyed that one. So I think I'm kind of building up a nice little set for myself that might come to work, hopefully, you know, together. Just scanning through, like you can see the scanner bed gets very dusty very quickly, so you do have to be careful with that. But some of the tricks of the scanner bed are very, very cool. Just having, and I think that one would have worked really well with the rustic paper as well, but you know, these are the things you learn as you go. I love that, the swipe that we did to get that. So I definitely feel like each time I get slightly better at this, and then there are other times that, like, you know, you just don't get it at all. And that's okay. Like today's just been, like this was not good, but I genuinely think like the black with just black background will. So we're going to try again. Because I think now that it's darker as well, like this was just the black box. Okay, you can see it here. So the black box is definitely something that helped, which I've tried to avoid today because of holding it. But it's clearly helped in some circumstances at the top of this. So I think perhaps I might have to go back to the black box just to be able to, otherwise it's black but there's no texture or anything there. So I think that I will return to this but with black box, so there's texture up there, and see what it can get. And I like the little spot of the flower. I can't see where the scanner is. Oh, okay. So we're 3/4 of the way to the end of the scanner bed. Let's see. Oh, super frustrating day, but that's okay. That's like, creation isn't always quick and nice and just goes through. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. Right, right, please, please, please. Oh, nice. Yes, 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 yes. That one is a win for today, so I'm very pleased and I'm going to take it. And I'm also, I'm going to push my limits, my luck, and try a black one of the glasses as well. But this one I'm truly happy with. I think this one came out finally incredibly well. And I'm really grateful it did. It kind of makes the frustration very worthwhile when you finally see it all come and it actually works out. So that's very nice to see. And finally, the last one will be the bottles. So let me just put all the leaves back in the envelope. Oh. Okay. So bottles. Let's just see if we can make a black one of you actually work. Let's clean the glass again. Right. I will definitely need to clean this a lot afterwards, but just for now, let's give it a go. So last time, I think I had this one in the middle. Yeah. Okay. This one on the end. Okay, great. And then this one was here. So perfect. And what I might also do is bring in a few more. Oop, trying to get rid of the dust. Oh, okay. I'll probably need to brush that with a paintbrush afterwards, just to make sure it disappears. Okay. Okay, we'll see how that works. It may or may not work, but I am very determined to see if we can actually get these little ones in as well. Not sure actually if they will. Okay, let's see. Let's see how that works. Um, mm, mm, mm. Some of the little whites. I have little dots. There might just be too much white actually, but we'll keep an eye on them, and if they are, I'll pull them out. All right, so the ones that worked for me that were black, the black. Okay, so it had a magnifying glass in, and that was something funky. I mean, is there something? I had. No, I think let me just check, but I think that putting other things in this might not work, but I tell you what, I'm gonna do the light and put the box over it and press the button whilst we're having a think. So I'll just switch you. Okay. So, oh, sorry, closing everything now. Going back to the printer somewhere. We've done a lot today, that's why. Okay, so. No. I just messed everything up here. I don't know how to cancel that. Oh, what a nightmare. I literally just messed all of that up. Okay, well, whilst that's still going through, because that'll tell me, hello, cat's awake, that'll tell me exactly where we are with things. I will have a look to see whether or not, see, I just don't, I've got little tiny glass bottles, and this is why we do this in the day, so that you can see what I'm doing. And now the light has gone. It's great for the scan things, but obviously you can't see anything. Oh, wonderful. I had some sea glass, and sea glass might work incredibly well in this. So I will use that next. Let me just put the other things back in the box. Where's the box? Box is behind me. I'm going to attempt to put the berries away. But I think sea glass in this would actually go very, very well. But that's the thing. I need to see where this goes first. Okay. Oh, and it's already 6:45, which is like incredible how this time is kind of going. So I said about sea glass, but I actually think this might have to be the last one of today, because I was hoping to finish at 6 and it's dark and you can't see anything right now. So I'm very sorry about that, because that's the joy of the scanning process. It's good for dark, but you can't see. So that might be the next one, is the sea glass. I think it's probably just about halfway right now. Hello, my cat. Hello. Hello. You got lots of new smells there. Yeah. Hi. Oh, no, hi. Okay, so this will be the last one today. Hopefully, by some wonderful miracle, I didn't mess up the very beginning of this too much. And perhaps have a base to work on to pick up from next time. That would be the optimal solution right now. Okay, da 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 da, drum roll. Oh, yes, black works better. Look at that line, that's where I shifted. That's where I shifted it. So this is a good base. I'm gonna call it right now, but I definitely think some sea glass will probably be the next move that I put in there, but it's certainly a really good start. Okay, so thank you very much for being around with me, and I'll see you soon.